Hey guys, so before we get started, I just want to say the date because I always forget that part. Today is May 20th, 2017. And then one other thing I wanted to say is for the month of May, this will be the last traveling video I'm going to post. I just need a break from the numbers, and I really want to concentrate on starting with the June numbers. I'm having this problem with the main numbers where in a lot of the states I'm getting two of the digits right, but the third number will be off by one or two or three digits. So like say for example, like if I had put in 182 for a state, it's coming in like 183, 184, stuff like that. So it's getting a little bit irritating. So for June, I'm gonna try to see if I can see how to fix that glitch that's going on. And then hopefully all the states I can get the numbers for, with the three digits. But, we'll see. So, anyway, so for right now, the numbers that I'm seeing that are traveling are the 882, 252, 049, 688, and the 777. So the 882, that number is falling exactly like that, like 882. And then the thing I thought was a little bit funny is in my last video I had stated, oh, try playing the mirror to 777, the 222. And then of course the 777 is the one playing out. And as far as I can remember, the 222 is not hitting, so I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, so the first state I'm going to cover for this upcoming week, the next 7 days, is Texas. Texas, I want you to know up front that I have a very difficult time with your state, but it looks like the pairs are coming from your Mondays. So for the next 7 days, make sure that you're on the lookout for the 9-6 pair, the 6-7 pair, the 6-9 pair, and the 7-6 pair. And then also the mirror to that. So the 4-1 pair, the 1-2 pair, the 2-4 pair, and the 2-1 pair. And then the next date would be South Carolina. Ignore that 413. I meant to put that down with Ohio, so ignore that. I put the 568 right there because you had asked about it. I am seeing that number traveling, so I'm not sure if you should drop it just yet, even though it is a cold number. Like I had mentioned, I hadn't seen it in the past year in either your day or eve side, so I'm like I said, I'm not 100% sure whether or not you should drop that one. But it looks like your Tuesdays are bringing in the pairs. So in the next 7 days, make sure you're on the lookout for 9-5 pair, a 5-3 pair, a 3-9 pair, and a 3-5 pair. And then again, also the mirror too. So 4-0 pair, 0-8 pair, 8-4 pair, and yeah, I think that's it. And then just as a reminder, make sure that you're on the lookout for that 697. If that falls, again, make sure you're on the lookout for 397. And then Ohio, looks like so your state is being very tricky right now. What happened? So that 416, we had subtracted a 1 from 4-1 to bring in 4-0 and then 9-5. And then the numbers fell as 9-5-7, 9-5-2, 5-9-6. And then remember also we had we were looking at 8-9-0 also. and subtracted off that 1 from the 8-9, bringing in 8-8 for the pair. And that brought in, for some reason, that brought in the 7-7 pair. So it came in as 1-7-7 and then 7-8-7. So it looks like, I don't know, this strategy is kind of working with your state. It's being a little bit weird, but so be on the lookout for this coming, so the next 7 days, be on the lookout for 9-4 pair, a 4-9 pair, let's see. And then the other one would be that we took away 1 from 3-4, so that brings it to 3-3-7. And I wanted to just test it and see if, since it came in as 3-3-7, subtracting off that 1, I want to see if it's going to bring in a 2-2 pair. All right, and then New Jersey. So your state, it seems to be liking this strategy. If I remember correctly, it's coming from your Thursday pairs. And then for you, what was kind of interesting is the 3-9 pair from not this past week, but the week before, or maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't recall off my head right now, but it ended up bringing in 3-7-3 and 3-5-3 this week and did a split pair. And then your 1-7-4 number I was looking at brought in 3-4-7. And if I'm remembering correctly, that 3-4-7 is the one that fell this past Thursday. So be on the lookout for a 3-4 pair, a 4-7 pair, a 7-3 pair, and 7-4 pair. And I think it came from your Thursday night, so make sure you double check it. If it's not that 3-4-7 number, then just use the same strategy. It's the same process. So I just can't remember off my head just at this exact moment if it was that 3-4-7 from Thursday. And then Colorado, again, your state seems to really like this strategy too. So it's coming from Wednesdays. So we were looking at 8-9-5 and 3-4-0. And then that brought in 4-7-0, 4-3-6, 3-8-4, did a split pair there, and then a 4-3-9. And then for this upcoming week, it looks like 2-2-9 is what we're going to be using, and then it had a mirror of 7-7-4 there. And if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think we've have been testing this with doubles for you. Doubles, they can be very tricky, or they can be they can be pretty straightforward. So I just I'm not sure that it's going to bring in these pairs the next 7 days for you guys, but I do want you to be aware of it. So be on the lookout for a 2-2 pair, a 2-9 pair, a 9-2 pair, a 7-7 pair, a 7-4 pair, and then a 4-7 pair. And then Missouri, your state was being really interesting this week. And it looks like, so your state, it really does like the strategy as well. So your numbers are coming from Fridays. And then this past Friday, it brought in 2-1-7, 7-6-2. And then those numbers brought in 2-4-1, 2-1-8, 1-2-2, and then 0-6-7. And what I thought was interesting about it, so I was just doing some of the calculations with it, and that 2-1-7, if you were looking in your past history there and knew that, so I don't know if this is the case because I haven't done like an in-depth search on this, but if you knew, so like my guess is that 2-1 pair and that 2-1-7 is what brought in like 4 numbers this week for you guys. So I saw that I think for a pair play for your state, it's like 50 cents. And then if you get the pair, then you win like, I think it's like $30. So if you knew the patterns and knew, I think that 2-for-1 had split and then it came in on the eve side. And then the rest of those, the other two, the ones that have that 2-1 and that 1-2 pair in there, if you knew to play those on the day side, and then that would have been, I think it was like $90 this week. So that's pretty amazing for just a pair play. So, and again, it's not putting in that 3 digits. So it would have been like 2-for-1 and 2-1-8 and 1-2-2 you would have played, because it would have been very difficult to know that it would have been those 3 numbers playing. So what I'm referencing is doing like a 2-1 split pair, and then that 2-1 front pair there, and then that 1-2 split pair and a 1-2 pair on that very bottom there. Okay, and then for this upcoming week, so one of my recommendations in regards to that, so make sure you look in your past history, because I have not, like I said, I have not done like an in-depth check on that. So make sure you're double checking that, Missouri. And that way you can know for next time if you're seeing like a 2-1 pair from Friday falling. And then, so for this upcoming week, you had 3-2-0 fall tonight. So be on the lookout for 3-0 pair, a 3-2 pair, a 0-3 pair, and then a 0-2 pair. And then, 5-8 pair, 5-7 pair, 8-7 pair, and 8-5 pair. So again, this week, guys, I really do need a break. So I probably won't be posting until I'll probably be posting those June numbers probably the last week of May coming up here. Probably at the very latest, I would say like June. I don't know, like June 2nd. Maybe at the very latest. I don't know off my head right now when that first week, like when that first day of the weekend is in June. But that would be probably the latest. So anytime between June 2nd through the June 2nd through June 7th. If I'm not able to get these, to you guys by the end of May here. And then as far as the traveling numbers that I'm doing, it's probably going to be not till, I would say, like maybe the second week of June, because like I said, I really do need just a break from the numbers. So anyway, that's it for this week, guys.